never know what to say, even though for right now you're so far away. Wanna tell you and show you, do whatever I can do to get back to you. Yeah. Girl, baby, yeah. Without you, baby. Never noticed, feels like to be without you, babe. I took last step, my breath, and my last indeed. Had to say what I was feeling, girl. 'Cause my sun never shines. So come back and turn my nights into day. Girl, baby, my sun doesn't shine without you, baby. Never noticed, baby. Feels like me without you, baby. I took my step. Without you.
Oh, yeah. That was a little Charlie Wilson in the building and whatnot. Yo, it's your boy, Mr. I Am, doing it big and doing it on my own so far. But it's all good. I'm just glad to be here with you guys once again. I'm not sure if I came with the intro. I wasn't sure if you guys were listening or whatnot. So let's try this again. Welcome to EIP. It's your boy, Mr. I Am. The time is now 8:11, and let's just get this official and do it proper.
You have now reached your destination. Welcome to the EIP Lounge. Everyday, interesting people.
Yeah. Like I said, it's your boy, Mr. I Am, in the building, and I'm happy to be here. I just wanted to do everything all over again, making it official, letting you know that you're listening to EIP, Everyday, Interesting People. It's your boy, Mr. I Am. Like I said, the time is now 8:12 p.m. Now, I know for a fact that you guys were here checking out our shows for the month. I shout out to Miss Jareen for coming up with the ideal of doing the relationship in the six. And we were supposed to do a recap show, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. But hopefully when my people are here, we'll be able to talk a little bit about it. But what I got from the whole experience for the month of May regarding relationships in the six is that I think for us as men and women, we have to do better in terms of how we interact with one another and just getting to know one another and just becoming a community in one union. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because, you know, you have the point of view of the males and you have the point of view of the females. You know, females want more, want the type of man that was willing to, how would I say it? Just traditional, but to do more. and whatnot. And us men are just we're trying to look for a partner, someone that's supportive. And I think we could get all that, but we have to try to understand one another. You know what I'm saying? And like I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and he asked me, "Hey, Mister, I am. How do you do it when it comes to your relationship and marriage?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He says, "Like, yo, like, I see you and Mrs. I am, and it seems like you guys are like invincible, and there's you don't go through things, or if you go through things, you go through it together. And how do you maintain the love and everything?" Well, I could tell you that it's number one, it's not easy. It's not easy, um, but it's worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that significant person in your life that motivates you and supports you and love you for who you are and what you're about to be, everything else will be easy. So, as as I said to my boy, I said, like, to be honest with you, also that marriage is not for everybody. Also for relationships too. You know what I'm saying? I think what the misconception about relationships, and especially marriage, is that you basically get married and have this big celebration that you guys are a union, and then that's it. And marriage don't start off like that. Marriage don't start when you say I do. You know what I'm saying? It starts when you say I quit, and you and you decide to continue. You know what I'm saying? When things are rough and everything like that. And even though you want to head to the door, you decide to just buckle down and with your partner and just continue. And like I said, marriage is not for everybody. Relationships not for everybody, but it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And your walk in life and everything. So make sure you know what you're doing and everything like that. Now I'm rambling, so I'm thinking we play some music in the meanwhile. Um, yeah. In between that time now, what we're gonna do is listen to some. Let me guess. Some new edition. One of my favorite songs from them, "If It Isn't Love." You're listening to EIP. Thank you for listening, and we'll be right back.
I don't love her. I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside.
Curse. Yo, fellas, y'all ready to do this?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up? Boys, I'm in effect. Yeah, and it's about time. Yo, let's rip this up.
Long overdue, but now feeling me slamming. Boys to men, ABC, BBD. The East Coast family never skip the beat. Nah, while cooling on South Street, jet black band, plenty of friends, and all the Philly steaks you can eat. Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could it really happen? Or do dreams just fade away? Then we started singing the bass and it sounds smooth. Then we started a group and here we are, kicking it just for you.
Yo, these four new jacks is real smooth on a harmony tip. Nick, Mike, Sean, and Juan, you know the mentality. Keep flipping the gift.
The spotlight is on us now. Watch us do this. Live and direct from Philly town. Rapping, hyping, we can get down. We are ready to roll, so now the world will know that we love. Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could it really happen? Or do dreams just fade away? We started singing that bass and it sounds smooth. So we started a group and here we are, kicking it just for you.
Yeah, that was Boys to Men, Motown Philly. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my family in the building.
Yes, sir. We are here. You know what it is, your boy Rooms.
It's your girl, Miss Jareen.
And Mr. I Am, like I said, for the third time.
Third time?
Third or fourth
Jeez.
time, yeah.
Listen, you know we may be late, but we're always here.
Yes, always on time.
Yamamoto.
Yes.
Yeah,
Motto.
you know, traffic is crazy, you know, but we're here,
But we're
and that's
back
good.
again after our 5-week series.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, relationships in the six.
Yes, give it up to Miss Jareen for coming up with
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
came up with something.
We're not.
Wow.
No, no,
We're not,
it's
we're
too
not gonna
early.
let the people know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so relationship in the six, that was good. You know, we
Yes.
got some good feedback as well. It was good. I like it. It was
good.
different. You know what I mean? So, yeah, big up
Big up some
yourself.
of our guests.
Big up our
Tanisha,
guests. Yes, yes. King.
King,
You
yes,
can
yes.
forget
You.
Yeah, Q.
Who else was there? Jody, Simi,
Yes, yes.
Sarah, Tash,
Yeah, a lot of
Gems.
people came
Yeah.
through. Gems, you know what I mean?
Nadine.
Yeah.
Tanisha had brought a friend of hers with her.
Reed Roses and
Reed
and
Roses,
Mac-
yes,
yeah, they
Mac-
came
Yeah.
the first
Yes,
time. Yeah.
yes.
Yo,
Oh,
big up all
yeah.
those
Prophecy.
guys.
Yeah,
Prophecy,
Yeah,
yes.
Shout out
big
to
up
Prophecy.
Yo, no, enough people show love.
No,
That's
yeah,
wicked.
yeah.
came through and
Yo,
showed
that's
love.
wicked. That's wicked. Yeah,
It
big
was
up
really
yourself
good.
for sure.
It was a really
You know
good
what I
time.
mean? And DJ Lighter, he
DJ
was
later,
here.
yes,
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 yes.
for helping
As well.
out, yes. Shout out to
Lucia
DJ
too
later.
came in
Yes,
at
yes,
the end. So
Lucia.
yeah,
Yes.
man, big up everyone.
It
Big
was a
up
good
Island
vibe. We'll
family.
definitely do it again
Yes,
before the year ends. Choose a different topic, but
of course.
yeah, it's good to hear other people's voices and opinions.
Right.
In the six, but
In
before
the
we go
six.
even more into that, and just a quick recap on what it was about. How was your week?
My week has been eye opening.
Oh, really?
I like that.
Yes.
Why was it eye opening?
I was with my wife and her friends from the States, and shout out to Colorado and Imani. And
Oh, that's their name.
yeah,
Okay.
and
I thought they just came from Colorado. You
no,
said
no,
from
no,
the
no.
States.
They
I
were
was like,
from
okay,
they're
yeah.
from Oakland.
Florida.
Oakland.
Ooh,
Yeah.
from the hood.
Yeah,
Okay, the Bay.
yeah. We're planning to go. So
No, I'm
looking
kidding.
forward to
They're
that.
probably not from the hood. I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
But that's one part of the state I always wanted to go. Oakland.
Okay. So why was it eye opening for you?
I was just watching Colorado's vibe, and she's and they are very free and just
hold on. What do you mean free?
no, I'm talking about their whole vibe. I'm talking about when they were talking about how they were living, that they had everything and then they let go of everything. So they had the house, the cars, and everything, and they and just gave it away, and was living from from a backpack, and being more spiritual, being more open, and everything. It was so eye opening, because even when she was just when we were waiting for our food, and then she was like dancing a little bit, you could just tell that she just felt
Free.
weightless. You know what I'm saying?
Like
And
nothing bothered them.
nothing. And she told me that, listen, when I go back home, I grind, I work and everything, but I take the time out to write down what's important to me, and then incorporate what I do in terms of work, but still make time for the things that are important to me. So, and I was listening to her, and I was like, I think the problem for me is that I find myself very stiff, rigid and stiff, because I'm always thinking, okay, what's the next grind? What's the next grind? When the next grind? And she just taught me just like self-care, which Miss Jareen has spoke about, which my supervisor has spoken about, which my wife has spoken about. Everybody else to talk about self-care, but I mean, really and truly, she just said you need to self-care through spiritual meditation, mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying, and just educate yourself on that, and just be open to it, and make the time for the things that you want to do, and really think about it. So if it's playing dominoes, make the time to do that. If it's traveling,
be intentional.
yeah, doing all that. So I and like I said, their vibe, it was just incredible. I've never seen anything like that. You could feel it. That it's just weightlessness, and everything is just good and loose and everything. So I want to get there. So
Well, I am definitely open, Miss Colorado, of receiving gifts. So if you're giving away a house and car and everything free,
You send it my way. I will help you. I will help you.
That will take ease. That will make me free.
I will help
for there.
you.
No, but that's actually that's good, because everyone have their own perspective of life, and how they look at it. You know what I mean? And the times where you feel like, like who has time to even do all that? You know what I mean? There is. You know what I mean? You just gotta find the time to do it. And it's funny you said eye open, because someone actually mentioned this week about like self-care, but more just like, if you want to do it, you'll do it.
If you find the time. You'll find the time.
No,
You'll
it's not.
find the time.
Yeah, you'll find the time. So like, if you want to do it, you'll do it. So for instance, like someone actually brought up, for example, like the gym or losing weight. Just like, if you want to do it, you'll do it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Really and truthfully, I'm like, but no, and they're just like, no, if you want to do it, you'll do it. Because if you, that's it. And I was just like, snap.
You're determined enough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really, it comes down to determination. It comes down to what's the word I'm looking for? It's whatever it is.
Excuses.
Not finding excuses. You know what I mean? Like and pretty much just have like that goal, that eager. Just do it. You know, like Nike, just do it, right? So definitely an eye opener for me. Same thing. It's usually work. Work is work. But even with that, that's an eye opener. You know what I mean? So it's just like stuff going on with work, like good or bad, whatever the situation is. It's just more of just like, what's your worth? What's your value? I think I mentioned that to you,
Yeah.
Mr. I am as well. But what's your worth, what's your value, and really take that in stride and really run with that and be like, okay, so even though you're at work, you know what I mean, and you feel like you should be up more or somewhere or growth or whatever in the workplace, like you should know that. You should figure that out. You should be like, okay, and if it's worth you staying, then it's worth you staying. If not, then find a different work. You know what I mean? So
Doesn't make you happy,
yeah, man. So yeah, I guess it's life lessons. This week is life lessons. Yeah.
What about you, Ministry?
I mean, this week is like similar to any other week. You know, work. Getting prepared to go on it was my son's birthday this week.
Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Shout out to Amar. Happy birthday.
Marmar.
Big up.
Big up to Marmar. Shout out to Sarah right now, who's actually listening too.
What?
She
Sarah.
said, hey,
Give her
guys.
another one.
Shout out to Sarah.
Sarah. Big
I'll
up
give
Sarah.
you a joke about Sarah later, but yeah.
Oh, did we
then-
even big her up too for showing love?
Yeah.
Yes, I mentioned
yes.
You mentioned her name?
of
Okay,
course I
okay.
did.
Sorry.
Yes.
Well, anyways, yeah.
But my daughter's graduation's coming up,
Yes.
which is a
What,
lot.
Sammy?
Because, yeah, Sammy's graduating because
high
boys
school?
graduating was easy. It was suit and haircut.
Yeah.
Girls graduating is a lot. So she needs like 2 dresses, one for the morning mass,
But why?
one for the actual graduation in the evening, because they can't be the same dress. She
See,
needs
that's
hair
crazy.
done. She
That's
needs
crazy.
like it's a lot.
That's crazy. And you know, it's funny that you mentioned that because there's something that jumped on my feed. Do you see what like the prom actually is looking like now?
Yeah.
In the States, yeah.
Bridges,
Shit.
things,
Yeah.
any-
The Phantoms.
I know.
What?
The Ferrari.
But
I
for
know.
forget card because like because
But how they're dressing.
That's how they're dressing.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like to the T.
I know.
Like
I know.
clean.
Yeah,
You know before
but it's
like
been like that for a couple years in the States, though. The States does it different.
does it different. You
The
know what I
States
mean?
does
Like
it
like
different,
for
yeah.
us, like you'd be like, okay, cool, put on like
Yeah.
a button up or whatever. You know what I mean? Or back in days, obviously you'll look a little bit cleaner, but
Not even. My son went to his prom in a pink suit. He was the flyest one in that place. Okay,
right. But
Pink
as you
suit,
said, he's the flyest one.
purple. He had a turtleneck, not a purple turtleneck. Sorry, pink suit, white turtleneck
Right.
chain. He was
Yeah.
clean because I was like, you're not gonna look like the rest.
No.
You know what I mean? But
But in the States, it was like
yeah.
it's
But getting her
competition.
ready is like a whole
thing.
process.
So yeah.
And then
so
of course getting ready for my trip. Deuces.
Where you going?
girl.
Yeah.
Going to the UK.
Oh, again.
Okay.
I'm going to the UK.
Where you going? What was it? Brixton?
I did go to Brixton when I was there last time.
Yeah.
Big up Brixton. We stay in Greenwich, you know, close to like Lewisham and Peckham. You talk about your neighborhoods in the UK.
Okay.
Okay, it's not just, it's like from your neighborhood. So
So what are you, a Chelsea or Liverpool or what are you? Or
When we
or
drove
Man
through
U?
Chelsea. Chelsea's money. Chelsea's money. Oh, you're talking
Is
about
it?
soccer?
See, I just threw it out there because that's all I know.
I don't even know. I just know Manchester's far from where we stay.
Where you stay, okay.
And I think because I'm Jamaican, I'm supposed to like Manchester. I don't know.
I guess so, right?
I think Manchester's a
Or
team that
something like that.
Jamaicans
Yeah, yeah.
like, isn't it?
I don't know. Something
Man
like
U,
that.
Man U, yeah,
Man U.
Manchester. But yeah. So just everything kind of like cramped and
Okay.
yeah. I'm trying not to be last minute, so
But it's always going to turn out like that.
it
But
absolutely is. I will be packing the day up.
and is it are you going with your
I'm going with my
travel party? I was
I'm
going to
going
say
with my cousin.
big up your cousin.
Big up my cousin. And
Yeah.
another person was supposed to come, but unfortunately, they're not able to. They'll actually be here in Ontario at that
Okay.
time. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it was just me and my cousin. But we have our cousins out there.
Yeah.
So, a week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now that I've been there before, now I know how to do England. Like I don't need to go back to Buckingham Palace.
Right.
I don't need to go back to certain places because I already seen it. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right,
now,
right.
like, we can do more day trips places. Like maybe try to venture over into Paris. Or
I was about to say, yeah, because it's all a train. like,
it's-
jump on the
it's 2
train, boom.
hours. Yeah,
you're
2
there,
hours and
right?
you're there.
Oh, nice.
But as I was saying, shout out to Sarah the other day because, you know, Sarah's a very nice girl. And it's very hard for her to say, it's very hard for her to like look at you and say no like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So at work, we sometimes have to go to the store. You have to go to Staples. You have to go to the grocery store, whatever. I hate doing it. So I just always kind of bamboozle her into going. Like she just ends up going. Like
You know she's listening. Right?
yeah, because
So
listen.
you said bamboozle.
I had to. I
Okay.
kind of Jim Screecher her into going. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'd be like, oh, we need water. Are you going out? Okay, can you just stop at the store? Here's the money. So the other day we needed some stuff, and somehow I ended up at the store. And as I'm walking through the store, I'm like, I'm proud of her, because somehow she fandangled me into going to the store.
She Jedi.
She Jedi mind tricked me. I'm like, she's learning. I'm like, proud. I'm proud.
You're learning.
I'm like, she's learning. I'm proud of her still, because why am I in Staples at the grocery store right now? Look, and I haven't done this in so long. So shout out to Sarah for learning the little tricks.
The little tricks.
You know what I mean?
Tricks and chains and everything. Wicked.
But yeah.
So yeah, tonight, we're gonna jump right in it. Right, it's hot topics, and there's a lot.
There's been a lot since we did a last hot topic
going on in the world. You know what I mean? Boy, I don't know. Do you want me to start off or go in? Or I can start off. So, something that's kind of came up on my feed, but then also there's a couple people talking about it at work, which is the whole Will Smith thing. And sad to say, honestly, I thought it was over and done. You know what I mean? With the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on stage, the whole words. Now you're having a lot of these people coming out more saying
because of the movie. So the new Bad Boy movie is out.
Right. The new Bad Boy movie's out, right? But what I'm saying is that they're coming out being really rude about it, right? They're pretty much saying like I can't forget about that. Will should be really apologizing if you're looking on the other side to the black community, and be like, you shouldn't be doing that. This is hurt. And also, sorry, kind of jumping all over the place a little bit, is that I'm here this month is Black Male Mental Health Month. Right? So all this now kind of ties into with what Will Smith did, you know what I mean? Talking about Stephen A. When he brought up his stuff and he's getting some backlash a little bit, and then he had to correct himself. But what's going on with Will and then the new Bad Boy movie coming out? Now it's just a lot of these superstars or well-known people are coming out being pretty much Bun Will. Will's a liar. You guys don't know the Will. We know Will, but we have to keep it on the wraps because of the whole industry and what's going on. There's that one comedian. Sorry, I could look at it and I kind of forgot the name. But he's kind of coming out to going ham on Will and whatnot. So that being said, right, the whole Bad Boy movie coming out, Stephen A. Because I'm just jumping with Stephen A. He's pretty much saying he supported Will in every single movie. He named it all. And he's just but unless I really pretty much get an apology from Will, that's it. I'm not supporting it. I'm not watching the movie. He's saying he's not watching Bad Boy at all. He's he's done. And he's talking about he started naming off movies. I'm oh, shoot, I remember that one. I remember, he's every Will. And he's just but this Bad Boy, he's I can't do it.
Right? So here's the thing.
So what do you guys think about that?
First of all, the reason why it's such a big thing right now is because Bad Boys is demolishing the box office. It's making money. Yeah, it's making money.
I know they did 53 mil the first week.
That's why people are talking about it a lot right now, right? Because it's how is he making money? Now, here's the thing. We need to pick a side, right?
What do you mean pick a side?
1 minute we're there's an attack on black men. Let's not attack our black men, right? The next minute now, so Will did what he did.
Yeah.
Did he apologize? I know he didn't.
No.
He didn't do an apology. Okay.
Well, he kind of did apology to Chris Rock, but I guess everyone would be apologize to the whole black community, and we're just
but you don't have to.
Right. When do you feel enough is enough? Because even if he did, someone's still going to feel the way that they're going to feel later on and be okay, what, you want more?
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead, carry on.
So I think some of these people talking are haters, a few of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think whoever his PR is, they spinned it well. Because I almost forgot about the slap. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Of course.
I didn't even remember the slap until they all started talking about it. I'm oh yeah, I forgot he did box up the boy.
Well, that's it.
On stage, you
know?
It
was done.
But I don't know. I don't like it. I think he said his piece. It is what it is. It happened. I'm sure he experienced some financial loss from it, as we know.
Right.
Just let the man move on.
Right.
Like, he does not need to apologize. To the
And did you
whole
see
black
what he
community.
was doing too at the movie theaters?
When he went to the theater with other people?
Yeah, and he just put on
Yeah.
that hat, and then he was just like
Sat in the crowd.
sat in the crowd, and then
And
all
the
of a sudden,
crowd loves him.
yeah, but they didn't even know until he kind of
Yeah.
like came out and then opened his hat. They're like, what? That was Will? Like, you know what I
At
mean?
the end, they were like, yeah, they love him. The people love
So,
him.
so do you think he did that just to try to win back the fans to kind of be in the mix, or he just did it?
He's Will.
I don't know.
He just did it just because.
Yeah.
I think
sure?
that's Will. If you follow his social media, he's very much like he does stuff within the community.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you even saw when before the movie came out, him and Will did something with some
Martin.
influencers. Martin, sorry.
Yeah.
They did something with some influencers.
Right.
So like I don't know if you saw it. So different promos with different influencers from Instagram.
Right.
So I don't know if you ever seen that black guy who like always goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
his simple
yeah,
things.
yeah.
So all those things, that's just him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, what I'm saying is that, do you think that's almost like a PR stunt or whatever? Like,
not necessarily. I don't think so. I think he would have just done like I'm saying like that's he probably even came up with the idea. And not his
okay.
partner.
So hold on, let me kind of flip it. Do you think he always had that, but Jada held him back?
Yes,
That's better.
I do.
Right,
I think
because
he's always been that.
he wasn't, because I think he always had that, because that's him. Because if you really look at Will, like he carried on his Fresh Prince kind of persona everywhere and did that. So just free, just letting the people do whatever he kind of want.
Right.
And then Jada kind of come to the mix. He started off still doing that, and then it just slowly went like,
He went Holly weird.
yeah,
Very Holly weird.
you know what I mean. And then all of a sudden now it's almost like is Will back? Is he back
Yeah.
into the mix because he's more free? He's just like, you know what, I don't give a F about anything right now. I'm just
And
doing
just
me.
doing him. I think that's
Wicked.
what it is.
Wicked.
I think Stephen A. Smith and all them need to just take a back seat and chill.
Take a back seat and chill.
Let the man do his thing. Like the Fresh Prince, the reboot. I think season 3 is coming out soon.
Okay.
I think they've actually finished taping it, so I'm looking forward to that. Like,
Bel Air, right?
Bel Air.
Yeah. Okay.
Bel Air, it's called.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. Like, just let the man do his thing.
But
So,
no,
Go ahead.
I was just wondering, do you think Will should like do a public apology, like
No.
with Chris, one on one or one?
No.
And why is that?
Why?
No, because I mean, it's social media, right? Everything is so open, so it's like this is what you expect. You know what I'm saying? So
I think me personally, and I could be wrong. I think Chris just don't want to even be the president. He's just like, whatever happened, just happened. Do you? I'll do me.
Yeah.
We kind of like, so even if you apologize or not, who cares? Like, you know what I mean?
But I think he addressed it, and who knows? He may have spoken to him behind closed doors.
I think they did.
know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure they said they had a conversation, the whole
Yeah.
works, and then that was it, right? But then whatever comes after that, right? I think you just have to let people grow, do their thing
Let me
separately,
tell you, and
then
it's
that's
funny you
it.
say that because I find that more genuine. Because I want to kind of backtrack a little bit
Okay.
as you're talking about apologies.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks, but to me, it's still fresh.
Okay.
It's Diddy and Cassie,
Okay.
right? So we all know what happened with Diddy and Cassie. We've
Right.
seen the video.
yep.
Then this man came out with this apology, which was a waste of time.
Okay.
Because the only reason he apologized, sir, is because he got caught
Got caught on what?
with the video.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
because
So
people saw
someone released it. Yeah.
So I feel like
We
when
knew
you
the
look,
video was there, but
when you look at the two things, I feel more sympathy for Will because I feel like he took the time and kind of worked on himself, worked through whatever made him do that, fix what he needed to fix. We didn't need to all see that.
Right.
It almost reminded me a little bit of when Chris Brown and Rihanna got into it.
okay.
Chris didn't do an apology right away.
No.
Chris waited years.
Yeah.
He was the villain for years. Chris Brown was a villain for years.
Yep.
Until he could come and say, listen, I did wrong. I've worked on myself. I apologize. Diddy coming out so quick was like, listen.
I don't want to go to jail, please.
Yeah, that's like, I was like, it would have been better if he just held it down and pop up a year later and say, listen, I went to counseling. I was a horrible person. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was absolutely horrible. Or I've been doing this, or, you know, I had to work on myself and just kind of go MIA for a bit.
Yeah.
I would have appreciated that more. I would have felt like some work went into it. But him coming
So-
with his big broad face in the camera.
So Diddy so you're saying that if Diddy left and really worked on himself and then came back and apologized, that would have
Yeah.
been better?
Of course.
Okay.
Because it worked for Chris Brown.
Well,
But isn't it-
he's
isn't
gonna
like
have a
the
long
same thing
time
with-
to go away, and then work
Yeah.
on himself and come back.
Yeah, like
But if it's the same thing with Will,
sort of.
but
Is it?
I'm not saying apologize to Cassie. Right? You're saying apologize. Will should do a public apology with. I don't think Will has to do a public apology to the black people, the black community. I don't think he has to.
I could understand why, but I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
I could understand why because it was here we are on the biggest stage. It was
Yeah.
an award stage, and then we're hosting it. We're actually
Yeah.
having the opportunity.
Well,
to do
that's it.
And then all
Apologize
of us,
to him, the person who's actually producing it, which is a black person for the first time,
yeah,
Who's hosting it? You mean or producing it?
like producing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was producing the whole everything. So
Yeah.
even though like the production was like what's it, the Grammy? What's it? No,
No, the
it was the
Oscars.
Oscars. Sorry,
Oscars, yeah.
was just like okay, like we're having a black one of our own kind of do the thing, and it's just like and now all this happened and like we gave you guys a chance,
If he even apologized, he should have apologized to Venus and Serena's dad,
right?
because that's why he was there that night to win an award for Richard.
yeah.
Was,
But then once again, behind closed doors, we don't know,
we don't know,
Yeah,
right? So he probably
Right.
did, right? And it was
Right.
just like okay, like
And that's why I'm saying it's Will. He's not gonna not
saying
say anything to
nothing,
these
right?
people. It's,
He probably brought him to the side, and be like, "Yo, we don't need the cameras. We don't
Yeah.
need the thing. Yo, listen."
and probably
And
called him
started
and said,
crying.
"Yo, I'm super
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know what came over me. I don't know. Like I'm telling you, that just seems like the
Give
type
people the
he
benefit of
is.
the doubt a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was frustrated for a long time. I
What did
think
they call the
Will,
bald-headed demon? What was it? Oh, I called her the bald-headed
yeah,
demon.
like I think he was frustrated for a long time because there was a lot of things that would happen within the years, and he kind of like, well, I'm just gonna turn the other cheek, and it's okay, don't worry about it.
August
and
Alsina.
yeah. So he,
Like
but still, like you know what I'm saying, like
she
I don't know.
regularly
I don't
emasculated
know.
him on
Yeah.
yeah,
And then the whole Tupac thing, and I was like, "Lord."
Yeah.
What's crazy because we all know, like even before that, we're like,
Will.
anywho,
They're
but
different.
go so with Diddy, yeah.
Yeah.
So so I just felt like the apology was very, I don't know, it was lackluster. I didn't hit anything. I was just
So I don't want to go crazy and overstep, and I don't want to stay on long with Diddy because I'm like, honestly, I don't care. Like the guy's a clown to me. But we have this group. Miss I was in this group, the whole works, and we talked about it, right? And this is like the men in group, whatever, whatnot, and it's crazy because we actually they had two sides. They're just like. But hold on. Majority of them were just more of just like, boy, she really did something to da. And then there's a one guy, which I'm not naming names, but he's been on the show before, whatever. Was just like, yeah, but that's no excuse. Like, what are you guys talking about? Tell the man had to be like this, yo, and took himself out of the group, like delete the group.
good for that man.
Like that man was just like this. Yo, I'm leaving. Like it's just like
So
yo, you
only
guys
one
are
or two people that I know of, like, hoping
like literally left the group like this. Yo, like and brought up and pretty much went like this. Yo, listen, like you have daughter, but like why would that happen to your daughter? You're telling me like, oh, your daughter did something for the guy that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people were trying to explain and be like, yeah, but. It could be more. She teeth money and
No,
carry on
so
and-
it doesn't warrant that.
So-
It does not warrant.
Right.
No, nothing like that warrants that behavior. And that's just what we saw on camera. The man is sick. The man is sick. Because remember too, Cassie is the size of my finger. So she took those blows to her bone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there was no little bit of fat to cushion the kick and the leg. You know what I mean? Like that was directly to her bone. You know?
And that was just on camera.
That was just on camera. He's sick. He needs to go away.
Right.
For I don't even care about the freak offs, the group sex. I don't care about all of that. Do you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Have sex with 50 men in one day. I don't care. But when it comes to the child trafficking allegations and the abuse allegations, then I'm like, and the drugging and all this stuff, yeah, go to jail. You don't agree?
No, I agree. I'm just saying. I'm a man, and I don't promote like hitting women. Domestic violence, I do not promote it.
Right.
What?
It's almost like you want to say
No,
what?
I've been in a situation where I've seen, to even drive out that point, I seen a girl just for conversation went up to a friend of mine and gave him one.
So she's
and
supposed
just
to go
said,
away too.
And said, like, you see, you as a man should not, because we're having a heated conversation about it. So, and she used that as an example. Then my brethren like kind of turned and was like,
okay, that's
what are you doing?
Using as an example, but I think everyone just needs to keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah.
I think so.
So she did it spitefully. So she did it spitefully to prove a point.
Yeah.
To regardless of what.
I would have held her hand and said, yo, you didn't need to lick me to prove the point, right? You didn't need to hit me to prove the point. But
yeah, I would have hit her back and be like, that's my proven point.
But
no, I'm kidding. People.
Listen.
Listen. I'm definitely not doing that.
Everybody keep their hands
to yourself.
Yeah. Diddy, you need to go to jail. You're a disgusting human being.
Wow.
To do that to that girl.
That's crazy.
Because no matter what you say, when you look at the two of them in size, she cannot do nothing to that man like what he did to her.
Yeah.
Even if she tried to fight back.
And I think what kind of like took me back when I saw the video is when he came out of with his towel.
He was sleeping. They were in bed, and she tried to sneak out.
And then kicked her, and then sat on the chair.
Yep.
And then threw like a glass vase at her, and I'm like,
I didn't even see the full extent of that. I just saw and the drag.
That was after she came back down the hall and called downstairs. So I could that whole video. I can read the video. When she called downstairs, his anger changed because now it's you're telling somebody about this. What am I gonna tell the police when they come? This is my brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So him picking up the vase and throwing it was not just anger, but also frustration because, like, what am I going to do? You know when you get mad and you just fling something?
Yeah.
That's what it was. He was like, what am I going to do? You just called the police on me. What am I going to do now? He wasn't thinking about her. He was like, how am I going to protect my brand? I'm Diddy. I'm, what is it? Dr. Love, Mr. Love?
Well, see, this is the crazy thing because me personally, I don't even think he was thinking that. Just because when people feel like and at that point you have power, you're just like do whatever you want. I can buy them out. And my thing is that think about it. If you really think about it, and that's what happened because I can guarantee you because the hotel has that camera. So honestly, the video just come out now. This has been years. That's why they couldn't even really charge him for that because they're like that was years ago,
but
like years ago, but they just have proof of saying like this is what you've been doing, like you know what I mean. And she's like, okay, now the recent stuff that's not on video, she's just like,
because having stuff on video is fine. Once you call the police, it's different. That's why. Because when it was just on video and he sees the video, that's whatever. To know now that she called and has drawn other attention to it, which could include police attention.
Yeah, but he bought them out. So that's what I'm saying. He bought them out.
He not necessarily bought him out. You have to know the law. Because in some places, the woman has to press charges and not the man. It's just the last few years ago. Sorry, the woman has to press charges, not the police.
Right.
Regardless of what happens.
Right.
So she could have, that video could have been shown at that time. And if she's like, I'm not pressing charges, then charges aren't being pressed.
And that's what happened.
Right? So that's what I'm saying to you, though, is that he now is frustrated because he has to explain this if the police came in that moment.
Yeah.
To cover his name. I'm not speaking just out my mouth. I'm speaking from deep experience.
Yeah.
He has now to explain himself about why did he do this or what is this. Now I'm going to have to try to convince her to not press charges. That's why in Canada, the police are able to press charges in domestic abuse cases. Because what was happening is a lot of women were not pressing charges, going back into the situations and losing their lives.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's exactly the same case for the States. But I'm going to assume it's so that the women have to press, or whoever the victim is, whether it's man or woman, has to press charges in order for there to be a case. Right? So beyond just having the money to do it, it's the fact that I now have to maneuver the money to do it. Who out of all these people, I now have to make sure I collect all 20, 30, 40 that know? or just convince her to not press charges and make sure that these people do not go to the media and make sure that these people do not tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but as you said, it's like with all that power, like he's controlling the whole narrative. So as you said, he's frustrated because it's just like
now I
don't need to control the narrative or explain myself. But same thing, like we all know about the whole industry of like blackball. So he can be like, "It's okay, do what you need to do. Anyhow, this goes further, this and that. You're not singing for the rest of your life. Like you're not making any money. Like maybe who I was paying off later on.
She didn't really make money.
Yeah, but like
Cassie had one song,
but which was still a hit. It was still a hit. But what I'm saying is that like Diddy's probably just like, hey, listen, like you're my girl for the whole world, so your whole family was good, taken care of. Now no one's not going to be good. That plays a role.
And he was watching her from time,
right?
Because I think he was 35 or 37 or something like that, and she was like 19. Like, come on, boss, come on, man.
I don't know. He's sick.
Suspect.
That's why J-Lo skedaddled when she did. She was like J-Lo's like, my brand is not.
Yeah.
Well, then also it's J-Lo. Like J-Lo's probably just like,
my
I'm
brand
a girl
and your
woman.
brand can't align.
Yeah. I'm a girl woman. Like
I'm from the block, but not that one. So.
You ain't trying to do this.
Yeah. Like
she left.
I'll get Batman after you.
What's his name again? Ben.
So you got it. Yeah, you got the joke.
How do you mean? Benifer? You know what Benifer?
Yeah, anywho, but that's whole Diddy and Will.
So as you mentioned that also about keeping hands off of one another, there's a video circulating of Michael Rainey. Michael Rainey plays Tyreek in the Power series Ghosts.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys are even kind of laughing, it makes me, I'm very concerned. So in this video, he's live streaming with someone. I forgot who the young gentleman's name is. However, the gentleman's sister is there. And you can see in the video, the gentleman's sister reaches over and gropes him.
Yeah.
Sexually assaults him on camera.
Right.
You see the shock in his face, like, oh my gosh, like this just happened. And she's just there like...
Feeling him up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a lot. It was very interesting that this came about because, you know, there's people saying that she shouldn't be charged and she shouldn't be this. I think she needs to be charged. Not think she should be charged.
Yeah.
She should absolutely be charged with sexual assault and be treated as any man would be treated if they were to do that to a woman. And I'm very proud that a lot of social media is kind of backing him because I thought they were going to kind of clown him and be like, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, what do you guys think about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Charger, yes. Lesson learned.
Yeah. What do you think?
Of course, because it's like it's going to be at a point where now, sad to say, especially a person in that light, you know what I mean? So that could be athletes, that could be actor, actresses, whoever, the whole works, right? Then it's technically saying that it's giving them an excuse to do whatever they want. So if you let this one go, then if another one happened, then that other person who did that to that person could be like, well, that happened to this other actor and actress, and like, you know, nothing, like, you know what I mean? So, and especially now when everyone wants to be protective, and whatnot, and have their own personal space, it could really go south.
I said that.
We'll talk about that later.
Love you so, and I mean it so. From the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you to play, baby. I saw that something in your eyes. Comes to no surprise that you turn me oh so giddy. What's up, people? This is Omar, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Hey, what's going down, man? It's your boy Trix, a.k.a. the Human Jump Off, man. You locked into iLive Radio. They changed the way I listen to radio, man.
At Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
Are you a music entrepreneur searching for the perfect place to fuel your creativity? Look no further. Welcome to CoLab, the ultimate co-working space designed exclusively for music professionals like you. Are you tired of battling distractions, cramped spaces, and a lack of inspiration? It's time to discover the CoLab difference, a dynamic co-working space tailor-made for your musical aspirations. At CoLab, we understand the unique needs of music entrepreneurs. We've created an environment where collaboration, innovation, and success harmonize perfectly. Collaboration is the key, right? That's why we've built a vibrant community of like-minded music entrepreneurs. Network, share ideas, and collaborate with talented individuals who can take your music to new heights. Need a break from the creative process? Take advantage of our relaxation zones, where you can recharge, connect with fellow musicians, or simply unwind with a cup of freshly brewed coffee. CoLab isn't just a workspace, it's a catalyst for success. Our expert mentors provide guidance, industry insights, and invaluable connections that help you navigate the ever-changing music landscape. And the best part? Our flexible membership plans are designed to fit your budget and schedule. Choose from part-time or full-time access, so you can focus on what you do best, making extraordinary music. Join the revolution of music entrepreneurship at CoLab, the ultimate co-working space for music professionals. Ignite your creativity, collaborate with fellow trailblazers, and let your music soar to new heights. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. Visit our website at collabto.org or email us at info@collabto.org to schedule your personalized tour of CoLab today. CoLab, your path to musical greatness starts here.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
iLive Radio, Toronto. iLive Radio is a subsidiary of iLive.
All right. We're back. That was a quick commercial break. It's been a minute.
Yes.
All right. So if you're listening out there, of course, we have to tell you to download the iLive Radio Network app. Download it at Google Play or on the app. What is it? Apple App Store? Wow.
Yes, it's the App Store. Download the iLive app on there, iLive Toronto, and you'll be fine and go from there.
And there you can connect with some of the presenters. You can listen to shows, past shows, current shows.
Right.
You can book some space in the CoLab.
Definitely.
So definitely download that app. So we were just talking about Michael Rainey Jr., Tyreek from Power, and the sexual assault that was on display.
So once again, yes, I think we are all in agreement that she should be charged. Mm-hmm. But playing the devil's advocate as well too. For the guys, do you think that's something that you're just like, yo, like it is what it is? It's a feel up thing.
Let me hear. What do you have to say?
I mean, I would have to talk to my boy about the sister and say, yo, like, let it be the last time. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I couldn't really picture myself say, all right, go ahead and charge her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what if it's just a random female?
It happens
he was
in
on
different
this
countries.
Girl, he was on this woman. This I don't think they're friends. He was just on a show.
Who? Sorry,
I'm
who
just
was
saying.
on the show.
Michael Rainey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this just happened on the show.
Yeah, like it was live streaming.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, if it's like my friend's sister, I would probably talk to my boy and say like, don't like.
So in front of the whole world, she reached over and she took her hand and grabbed his penis while on camera. And you're just gonna say, tell your sister not to do it again?
So, I'm just saying, I would
what
tell.
What if it was a man?
What?
If it was a man who did that to a woman?
Oh, a man did it to a man. You said what if it was a man? And we're talking
what if the roles were reversed?
No, that's
how is it different?
No. Watch this. The only reason why I'm saying it's different and feel me out on this because a man doesn't have a Me Too movement.
Well,
we
maybe
don't.
y'all should start one.
Yeah, but once again, we don't have that.
But the Me Too movement is still fairly new. It was still wrong prior to that.
No,
this was not behind closed doors. This is
no. I understand, but what I'm saying is that like you know that like a man can't do like what women could do to men. You know that, but you know that though. Is that fair? Yes or no? Is that fair? Yes or no?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
In this situation,
I'm just telling you.
This wasn't behind closed doors, which makes it even worse.
Okay, so makes it worse or not? You're telling me a man could do the same thing a woman could do to a man? No, you know that.
Yeah,
and I get away.
But that's why I'm saying she's supposed to go to jail.
Right, but you're just saying you're just like but the Me Too there's a Me Too
movement is fairly new. It's just within the last few years.
But what I'm saying is that it's still huge. Like this just happened recently.
And the reason why the Me Too movement was huge was not because of public displays of sexual assault. It was because of the behind doors sexual assault.
Right, but at the end of the day, the Me Too is not for a man; it's for females.
The Me Too is for whoever is being sexually assaulted,
but it's mostly for the females.
It's for whoever is being sexually assaulted.
I don't know why you're doing this, but you're playing.
I'm just saying.
All I'm saying to you,
crazy
like if it was my friend's sister, I would probably talk to my boy and say, "Listen, tell your sister don't play around like that."
That's wild to me.
You know what I'm saying? No. Or I'll talk to her, if depending on the relationship, of course. I'll tell her, say, yo, look, we cool, but don't do that again.
So next time a woman gets assaulted on camera, she should say, yo, we're cool, but don't do that again?
That's different.
But that's what
why does it have to be different?
That's different.
Why not change that then?
We can change it, but at the end of the day, that's not how it is.
But it needs to be.
Okay. But watch this. Like I'm not trying to make it almost the same thing, but it's almost as like you're saying like does cops treats different race the same as every race, right? Or they should. Is that true?
They should, but they don't. What I'm saying in this case now,
but we
when
know
it
that.
comes to men and women, we need to get out of this mindset.
You're
that
right.
Just because you're a man, you cannot experience domestic violence. That just because you're a man, you cannot experience sexual assault.
Right.
That just because you're a man, you can't experience these things. We need to move away from that.
You're right.
Especially if we're talking about
but
black
that's
men
not
and
it right
mental health.
now.
But it needs
that's not
to
it.
be. And
you're right,
the
but
reason
it's not.
is you have people like him who said, I'll tell him, talk to your sister. No.
Yeah, but okay, but watch this. But Mr. Dream, watch this. Say now, like, say now you like there's a friend that you know, right, of a friend or whatever that you know that's no, and then sad to say, right, did that to Jaja, right, and the whole works, right. You're not gonna go to that friend and be like this, yo, listen, charged, locked up, thrown in jail. You're gonna be like this, yo, we're sitting down, we're talking.
Why
you know
am
this
I
is
sitting
not
down and talking? You sexually assaulted my son.
So you're really gonna be like this? You're going to jail?
Because I cannot be an advocate for a man to do it and be sexually assaulted and not say that a woman can do it and we're gonna have a conversation. That means I'm not true to myself. You have to go to jail. You have to be charged.
Okay. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. Okay. Flip it. Now, sad to say, I'm gonna say if one of your sons did
somebody,
you're just like you're
go to jail. Why did you sexually assault someone? Why is your hand in someone's face?
That's fair. If you're consistent, you're
why
consistent.
Why is your hand in someone's face?
I can't say anything about that. If you're consistent, you're consistent.
Yeah. Why is your hand in someone's face? It's not supposed to be there.
Fair.
Like, why did you do that? So now the consequence for doing that is jail. or a charge. And depending on it, you might be put on a registry. Like, think smart.
Yeah, but that's not thinking smart. Now go.
You sexually assaulted someone that once, and you might do it again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
well, there's so much scenarios you could get into.
Yeah. There's a lot of scenarios like where we're actually going way out. We're thinking outside the box, right? But if we're just thinking exactly what you brought up, you're right. She shouldn't be doing that. Like, same treatment that a male did. If it was a man doing that to a woman, it will be much worse. It will be, as you said, jail. The authorities will be involved the next day, right, on social media, being like, okay, like this.
Horrible. If it was a man who did that,
right. So
if it was a man who did that, it would. So, like, yeah, it needs to change. Women need to know, keep your hands to yourself. Also, you don't get a blind just because you have a vagina.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, seriously, you same treatment.
But it's not like they, like you said, it was his friend's sister or something like that.
He was on a show.
Yeah.
Do you know what live streaming is? Like Case Annette and them? It was something similar to that.
Stop it right now. Stop talking to me like a child, man.
But I'm just asking.
Stop
Go
it.
to jail.
Go to jail.
No,
it's okay. But continue.
I feel like this is the fourth time, so I'll say the fifth.
Wow.
And
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And the sister of the guy's show or whatever reached over and sexually assaulted him.
Okay. I'm just saying that. Well, they're obviously like cool, or whatever.
Well, he's cool enough to be on the show. What if he was on the show here and I don't know, my sister reached over and groped him? Are we cool enough to say, hey, let's sit down and have a chat?
But I don't think it's that. I think it's just. I think it's they have a relationship, or.
I don't think so.
Well, I like I said, if it was me, I would have to speak.
So it's good to know if you have a relationship with the person, sexual assault's okay.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Why you flipping it like
because
that?
we can flip it. We can flip it and give it so many scenarios.
But wrong is wrong.
Okay.
She is wrong.
Okay.
Why are you gonna say, hey,
I'm not. But
sister?
not once I didn't say she wasn't wrong. I didn't say she wasn't wrong. I didn't say.
Because listen, I want you to picture. Listen.
Okay.
If it was reversed, and we're gonna say it again, you would want that person to be charged. Friend or no friend? Am I wrong?
I would have dealt with it differently if it was reversed.
What do you mean if it was reversed? Reversed like how?
I would have done it
if it was a female.
Yeah.
Right? So say it's me.
You mean like a male doing it to a female?
Your show, and you have your brother there.
Yeah.
Right? You're his brother. And you reach over and sexually assault me. Right? I'm supposed to be like, yo, Rooms, talk to your brother. He sexually assaulted me.
Well,
it sounds stupid.
No. Actually, it doesn't, right? Because I'm actually thinking to be like, yo, at least you come. Because at that point, that was for me to deal with him, like, heavy. Deal with him heavy to be like this, yo, what are you dealing with? Now you're messing the brand. Now you're doing, but that's what I'm saying. Because my thing is, cause I just said, we're brethren. And then I just said, that's my brother. And then he did you, listen to me. And he did you wrong the whole works. You know what I mean? Then for you to bring that up to me to be like this, yo, this is what's going on. Like, I'm not feeling it, whatever, I want to go to jail. You're just like, I'm begging, obviously. No, but I'm begging because, yo, that's my brother. And same thing, you're my sister, and then whatever sister happened, and then, yo, Mr. I am just like this, yo, listen, yo. She says, yo, I'm going to be like this, yo. God, yo, please don't. And I'll be talking to you heavy to be like, yo, Mitri, what are you dealing with? Like, this is, you don't do that.
Until he does it again?
No.
Oh, but if he doesn't get it for sure, like, that's locked up, man. Then it locks up.
Escalates?
But my expectation...
Then you get locked up. Because I had that conversation, talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you. I have that conversation.
And my expectation...
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
And my expectation as his brother and whatnot, he's going to let me have it.
You're
heavy.
going to.
He's going to let you have it, the judicial system.
But no problem though. No problem. He could back, and you could say, listen, I'm charging you. No problem. It is what it is. My expectation for him to take me around and say, yo, listen, what are you doing? What's your...
I hear you guys. I just hope the situation never comes out that you have to have kumbaya moments about
There's no kumbaya. There's no kumbaya. I'm just saying is that like I don't want to see my brother, my sister go to jail. Of course, you know what I mean. Especially for that, right? So for that person to come up and tell me, be like, "Yo, this is what this violate me, sexual assault me, the whole worst." I'm gonna be like this, yo. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, this is crazy." Because no matter what, I'm choosing your side. At the end of the day, but you're pretty much saving me to be like, or saving my brother in a sense to be like, come to me like, yo, this is what's happening. Like, I really want to charge or do whatever, but yo, and then you're giving me that option to really talk and say whatever, then then you give me that option to do that.
Well, you know, at least you would do what you need to do.
Everyone, keep your hands to yourself.
Do you believe you should have a second chance?
Once you go to jail and you learn a lesson.
But can't you learn a lesson before you go to jail to be like, okay, yo, you know what?
From we're born, are we taught certain lessons?
Once again, are we human?
Are we not taught certain lessons?
Are we human though?
Right?
Are we human? So you didn't do no wrong. You didn't do no right.
When it comes to domestic violence and
forget
sexual assault, I have
No. You know what? No. Because you're looking at it in a different light. Yeah. Which you should. But which you should.
That's what I'm telling you.
But that's what I'm saying. You're looking at a different light. But we cannot look at a different light if that happened. But say if something, watch this. But say if something happened that you're like, that's light, and that really, I'm looking at it in a different light to be like, no, that person should be dead. Same way. What are you saying? Okay. You can't pick and choose.
When it comes to someone's human anatomy, someone's body, someone's personal space. I'm not talking about bank fraud. I'm not talking about theft. I'm not talking about.
But it's still theft. Wrong is wrong, no?
No. I'm not talking about things that don't impact an actual person, the human.
What? Losing my money?
The body. Listen, once you interfere with someone else's personal space and body, you are too.
You're looking at a different light.
What if it was an accident?
So I accidentally groped you?
What if it was an accident? What if you were going through?
No.
What if it was an accident? What if it was an accident? We're both walking with my yard, and you brushed me.
He's talking to
you brushed me. You brushed me. What happened? Say the things, man. That happened.
Brush look back to your
No.
Yo, trust me, guys.
Are you have Tourette's in your head just accidentally? You have Parkinson's and it just accidentally touched the person's bum?
So what if?
Just listen.
What if?
Listen.
What if?
I'm trying my best right now to not say what I want to say. I'm trying my best. Lately I just been being saying by saying lately just like you sound stupid. Like like
you guys are crazy.
Like I'm to the kids. I'm like you sound stupid. Like listen.
Yo, I don't know. Well, anyone looking at a different light is gonna think of like wants the worst for that person. And once again, I'm not saying. Let me be very clear. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to be in people's personal space like that, or even crossing that boundaries at all, male or female. Simple. That's it. Like you don't do that. You know what I mean? So just the fact that happened or whatnot, then no. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I like I said, everyone just keep your hands to yourself.
It's funny. I would actually want like someone to actually like comment or call in or even something about that.
Well, Sarah said, listen, you need to go kick rocks and go find work. Is what Sarah said.
To who?
Sarah said,
to Mr. I Am and Ruth.
Sarah said, "Go find work."
Sarah, you gonna do that to us for real?
Sarah,
stop it, Sarah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sarah said, "Go find work."
Sarah, that's terrible. Sarah,
and she
don't
said
do that.
Kevin Spacey was Me Too. So they're out there listening. So
yeah,
go kick rocks is what was.
Oh man.
Well, there you go. But if I accidentally grope you. You need to go. Y'all don't watch Law and Order. You need to watch Law and Order. SVU.
I said accidentally bump you.
SVU is dope, but
yes, Law and Order SVU will let you know everyone forget charge.
Yeah.
Everybody's to get charged.
All right, what's the next thing?
She was saying, she said she's not saying it to you guys, just in general.
Yeah.
That they should go kick rocks, the sexual offenders.
But you said go find work, man.
She also said to go find work.
All right,
we should bring back that.
Yes.
That
go find work.
Go find work.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, man.
We'll talk about that, but yeah.
So what's the other? I know there's something else going on, Mr. M. Do you have anything before we jump on that? Another hot topic.
So there was this video I saw. It was on our take long, and
which one?
It was this girl, this woman who she cheated on her boyfriend.
Oh, that's right.
She then has given her boyfriend a pass to cheat on her. And he has decided to not take the pass. Is he wrong?
Let's go, Miss I Am. He's just like, yo, good for him. That's good.
Yeah.
So should he take the pass?
Yeah.
He should or he shouldn't?
No, take the pass.
He should?
Take the pass.
Why?
Okay, so once again, I guess it would be something like if
sorry.
Yeah, he should just take the pass, man.
What? No, you can't just tell me.
No,
why.
he should take the pass.
You have to explain why. Because she cheated, he should cheat it? He should cheat, sorry?
But then it's going to be a cloud. It's going to be hanging around. It's going to be there. You know what I'm saying?
So it's good that they both cheat?
No. I just say he just take a pass.
Should they talk about it? Sorry, go ahead.
I just say he should take a pass because, he go do it and then it's going to go back and forth and it's going to be something in the relationship.
So when
that's
I mean he should take the pass, like he has a pass to go cheat.
Yeah, and he choose not to, right?
Yes.
Okay, leave. Yeah, don't do it.
So I thought you said he should.
He should.
No, he shouldn't.
Oh. Well,
he shouldn't.
I think you got that mixed up with the pass.
Yeah.
Like the pass to go or not. So you said,
but you said
he got a pass to cheat, and he
got a pass to cheat.
So she's
and I
like,
said, no,
I cheated on you. You go and cheat.
If it was me, I wouldn't.
You're lying because you're smirking.
No, I wouldn't.
I am you here?
I wouldn't.
What does that have to do with anything?
I wouldn't. Because what does it solve? What does it solve?
Do you think she's doing that just so? I think Rooms had said it like she's kind of like,
yeah,
I got away with it.
I got away with it.
I did it. You did it. Like, what's up?
Me personally,
hide his guiltiness.
Me personally, if that happened to me, and I have the pass, I'm definitely taking the pass. And 100%. But my thing is, I'm not going to be like, once again, I said, like, I'm not going to take the pass and be like, okay, I'm doing this like next week. Like, it's not like a pass that you'll know, right? It's something where I'm just like, yo, it's like, get out of free jail.
Is that what you're going to use it as?
1000%. And I'm just going to be like, because I'm just like, yo, you did it. So I'm like, yo, the pass is in the pocket. Yo, whenever I feel or whenever something's acting up or going on, I'm just like, yo, time to cash in. Like, yo, deuces.
Really?
Like, 1,000. I'm petty
know.
like that. Like,
I don't know if he should take it or not. I don't know. I don't know.
Because my thing is, it's done. It's already ruined. Because once again, for a male, knowing that your significant other, whoever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, cheated, right? Like, we're already thinking to be like, yo, like, this is crazy. This is messed up. This is really messed up. You know, when you go from there, sad to say, it shouldn't be like that. Not saying all female think like that, but it's weird. I don't know. I'm correct me if I'm wrong. It's more of just like when a male cheats, it's almost like the female's saying, you guys are just dogs. Like, this is what you guys do. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying you guys will be like, oh, like, I agree with it. No.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, geez, don't throw stones at me. It's almost like it's a little bit accepted to be like, yeah, you guys are dogs. You guys do that, but you guys are more willing to show more love towards us, kind of thing. More mercy. You know, I like that. More mercy. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you did me wrong. I'm never going to forget about this, but yo, like, I'm still taking you in. For a male, it's almost just like, yo, we think of the sexual part about it. We're like, yo, guy, am I really, yo, you know what I mean? Like, that with my woman. You know what I mean? It's just like, so that's never, in a sense, going to go away. So that being said, it's almost just like now that relationship is mashed up. So you can't tell me to be like, oh, I'm testing you to see, oh, you're not going to do it. I'm just like, yo, my girl, like, you cheated. For me to say, no, I'm not, like, I don't want the pass, you're going to be like, yo, I got two more lineup. I got to line up for two more. Because I know that you're probably going to be like this, okay, maybe give me another chance, or maybe be like, okay, this is not giving the pass. Well, she's just like, yo, I already dealt with two dudes, you get the one pass. Like, that's it.
And that's it?
Nah, that's not happening.
I don't know. He seems to be staying with her in this moment that the relationship is still.
I probably leave.
Inside. You probably leave?
Oh, yeah. I need some time, man. I need some time. And like you said, like, I mean, I probably would just look at the past and just know that it's there, but I would need time. I would need time.
But it's not only for me. I would need time. I'm just letting her know too, to be like, yo, I have that pass. So carry on. Do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, even if you carry on, then you know we're already done.
Would you let her know when you use it?
I'm letting you. What's that?
Would you let her know when you use it?
If she asks, just to be on the same level, maybe, right? And the only reason is because, like, I don't want to be doing my dirt, right? Because she could be thinking, okay, you're doing your dirt, right? And then nothing happened, and I'm just like, oh, you caught me the one time, like, oh, I used my pass. You know I'm crafty like that, right? So I can just be like that. Oh, you caught me. I'm like,
you don't remember when? You remember when? Let me check.
You know what I mean? And the whole time, the man's already doing his dirt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I just be like this. Oh, I didn't get caught. Okay, cool. And then the one time you get caught, here's my pass.
I don't know. I think it's like.
What do you mean?
I think it's. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one yet. I don't have an opinion.
Right.
But I do think, like, you already know my thoughts on cheating is, one, it's only cheating because you're deceitful.
Yeah.
It's better to be honest if you feel like there's something out there you want to venture into.
Okay.
And number two, if I was in a relationship and it's a solid relationship, I'm not leaving the first sign of a cheater. Second, third, maybe yes. But the first time, I'm not.
Right.
I'm going to try to work it out, whether it's counseling, therapy, whatever.
Right.
I would definitely try to work it out the first time. I'm not giving you a pass.
Right.
But we'll try to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about giving out passes. I just feel like.
Well, I think she just said one passes, but anyhow, she's saying that, yo, here, like, I give you a couple passes. I'll be like, so how many people listen, I'm done.
Listen, and if you're dealing with a yard man, that pass, like he said, I'm going to last long. Every time it's the one pass. And you know, remember the pass you didn't give me 3 years ago? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, remember the pass 5 years ago? Like, that one pass?
The one pass is going to last.
A lifetime pass.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, definitely, I don't know. I just found it interesting, though, that these are, I mean, they seem pretty young. That these are conversations that,
But how young are they? Do you know?
They look like they're in their late 20s, maybe early 30s.
So it's not even like that. I think they're just trying to think.
I just think people need to be honest with themselves. And if you're not happy in a relationship, then...
So what do you think? Like, you think, like, okay, like, he did the right thing, whatever the whole works?
I did. Only because if he has the same mentality of me of, I want to try to make it work and then go to counseling, because unfortunately that trust is broken, right?
Yeah.
Which is hard to get. And like you said, it's different when a male thinks of a woman cheating than a woman cheating. If he's able to want to work that out, it's better he works it out, because it's just that. Now, even if she gave him the pass, now it's going to be like, so who was she?
Right.
When did y'all connect?
Right.
When did this? When it opens up a whole next Pandora's box.
Aggravations.
That doesn't...
Loud talking.
That doesn't need to be done.
Right.
So I think
unnecessary arguments.
I think he did okay by not taking it.
Yeah. For the sake of his mental health,
because
yes.
Like she is gonna be like, oh well.
Yeah. Questions and all that.
Because he might be mad at her and be like, oh, you cheated on me. She's gonna be like, you cheated on me too, and what? Like.
But that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell her go find work.
I don't know. I think he did.
Tell her go find work. Man.
He did well.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think we should play a song.
We should.
Yeah.
All right.
I turned your
DJ.
phone off. You turn it back on.
Anything particular you want to hear?
Wow.
What kind of DJ?
What kind of DJ is that?
Kumbaya DJ.
So take a little quick break, but then not only that, like just flipping, going over to like the sports side a little bit. Like I have to, right? Because I'm seeing like the Mavs, Boston up 3. You know what I mean? But
sweep.
But go on the flip side, like the whole thing about Caitlyn.
What happened, Caitlyn? well, her playing.
No, not her playing with the male thing. It's just now more of just like it seemed like everyone's just like, yo, like we're going after. It's almost like everyone is going after Caitlyn, and I'm talking about like all the WNBA like superstar that pretty much was just like, yo, we've been here before her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you're saying like she's a messiah, like Britain W. You know what I mean? So everyone's kind of going after her, being like, you know, like give her a bump here, like give her a cross check with the basketball, like you know what I mean, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like stunner, like you know what I mean. So I want to really touch on that a little bit. What you guys thought about it, you know what I mean?
All
but
right.
that'll be good. But we'll take a quick little break. You know what I mean? DJ, Mr. I Am, take us away.
Marvin Gaye, Spinners all the way, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle used to make me drift away. Play Stevie Play, Samuel Kenny Day. We dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Right now we need a brand new start. People everywhere need more music from the heart. And if there remains such a place that I can go, will someone tell me, I'd love to know. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain, yeah. Dance all night to the songs they played. We can come again, do it just the same, yeah. Remember the songs we used to rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain, yeah. Danced all night to the songs they played. We can come again, do it just the same. Remember the night. What one dance can do. What one dance can do. One dance can do. One dance can do. And listen there. After one dance on the floor, she came back wanting for more, for more. Now I don't know what it is that I've got, but she whispered it was so nice, so nice. But her man is sitting across the way, and he could hear the things I say. Now he watches from the corner of his eyes. So a move like this would be so unwise. Ooh, ooh, you're standing in my way. Standing in my way. You could see she was more than ready to make the move with me anytime. Not even thinking of the consequences. Oh, no. So I had to think quickly. Cause her man, his face was looking oh so mean. As if any time he could create a scene. So gently I pushed her away. Ooh, ooh, he wants to spoil the play. He's standing in my way. He's standing in my way. Whoa, whoa. Now I understand how he feels, but I wish you'd give me a little room. I know he's got himself a raw deal, ooh, but I'd like to leave with this lady soon. I didn't mean to be so unkind, but I had more than two, and the one was looking fine. Big spender he was, had to have his own way. Thought he'd leave, but he stayed. Ooh, ooh, still standing in my way. Hey, hey. Standing in my way. Hey, hey. He's standing in my way. Ooh, ooh, standing in my way. Yeah. Standing in my way. That's what one dance can do. Standing, one dance can do. Oh. Still standing in my way. After one dance on the floor, she came back wanting for more. Hey little girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch. Oh baby, the dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much. Thinking over you, of all the lonely nights that you put me through. Come on, baby, let's sit down, talk about it, close the
can't stand you guys.
Oh God. Commercial breaks with EIP. You guys have to hear what we go on with sometimes.
Oh man.
So we were still continuing our talk about Caitlyn, I think.
Yes.
Sorry, with Caitlyn, sorry, just talking about it. It's just almost like, how do you guys feel? What do you guys feel? Do you think the league of the WNBA went about it the wrong way on how they treat players before Caitlyn? We could say Reese as well too. You know what I mean? Like
the new generation of players.
The new generation of players, because they're pretty much saying now it's just like with Caitlyn, with Angela, with that one tall that plays the Sparks. Right.
No,
I'm
that's
talking about the
Angela.
Sparks one.
No,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the Sparks. Breaks or something like that. You know what I mean? Now it's almost just like, it's like they brought like a whole new fan, a whole new group, a whole new viewers and energy. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even notice till I read up on it. Was that like before, like those WNBA players, they were just on regular flights like us. So we can literally take a flight to go to Jamaica and we're seeing them. You know what I mean? Now
they're selling
Caitlyn, now they're just like, we're not saying we got your private plane, but it's almost just like now we have a plane set aside for you guys going on. So now they're feeling a way to be like, yo, like.
I think there's always a metamorphosis and a change, and I think from what I know that usually women ball players play a bit longer than the men do, and the WNBA is still fairly new. Yeah. So these crops of players that are like, Sid Johnson and all them, these older players, Cheryl Swoops, all those people that. Yeah. So there was a time where it was Cheryl Swoops and Lindsay, what's her name?
Lisa Leslie,
and all these
Rebecca
players.
Lobo,
right?
Yeah.
So that was that time. Then it kind of slowed down a little bit, and then it comes up now with like these
Diana Rossi
Sid Johnson and all them players. Now that time is kind of dying out, and now it's just a new generation of players. And it's just a bigger change, right?
That's a huge change. Like they're as I said, they're almost treated like Caitlyn, like the. You know what? You're right.
It's
social media. It's whoever's boosted whoever.
Social media.
Because like they're treating Caitlyn to be like, yo, she's the Messiah. Like they're even saying to be like this, yo, like, because she got nominated for the Team USA kind of thing, right? And now like a lot of people just like, come on, man. Like, I don't think she needs to get it. But
social media.
But once again, like they're thinking that's it. They're thinking they're just like this. With her just getting nominated, they're already saying like she already sold like 1 million jerseys.
Yeah,
just
it's
her.
Close crowd.
Right. So now is WNBA, which they should, like every other business owner, like they're treating it like a business. They're just like, yo,
like a business.
At the end of the day, they're pretty much saying sorry to the players who's been holding it down, but this is a business. And for this business, that's why you're getting paid more money, baby.
Yes.
This is why but then, as a player, how do you feel? Knowing that you're just like, because right now, honestly, if you watch some of the games, because now, I'll be honest, I wasn't really watching WNBA like crazy. I was watching before with Cynthia Cooper, all those other, you know what I mean? And then that died down, I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? But then now I'm kind of like getting into it, and I'm seeing, first of all, because she's on Indiana, of course, and when I mean like, filled out. Even if they're on their away team, filled out, bare her jerseys there. But what I'm seeing the players doing now, the players are treating her different. I'm talking about like elbows, like trying to hurt her.
Yeah. Because a lot of those players are some of the older players.
No,
and they put in their time.
Right.
But they have to realize it's just the time changing with social media.
But they don't want to hear that.
But it is what it is.
Well, I think also when you have, like, say, partnering companies like Nike giving such a big contract to Caitlyn, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the MVP of a Defensive Player of the Year from the Aces. What's her name?
AJ Wilson.
Yeah. And she doesn't have a shoe deal.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, so what is going on? Did you know, like, between her, Sabrina, the one that plays on the Liberty, and Brianna Stewart have got like lucrative Nike deals.
But here's the thing: where is your team then? Because they just don't get the Nike deals just like that. There's a team out there to work.
No, you're right.
Where's your team? Yeah.
You have
Fever is like.
So this generation is coming in different. They're coming in with teams. They know how important social media is. They know how important the business is. They're coming in with a team of people who's gonna help me get these contracts. Who's gonna help me get these sponsorships. These older players, it wasn't that.
Well, I can guarantee you, and I like, sorry, I'll jump in. I like what you said because I guarantee you now, like whoever their agent is, this and that, they're pretty much just like, yo, if you don't shape up, you're out. Because you're telling me, yo, this girl just jumped right in, which I know what she did in college and that whole work, but you're telling me I can't get something? No. Yo,
you're out.
You're going to see a lot.
You know what it is? From what I noticed, it's just like when NBA was terrible at one point. A lot of people keep forgetting that, right? The NBA was terrible, and you had So let's think. So no. The NBA wasn't making profit as the way they should until Larry Bird and Magic came into the league, and then when Magic and Larry Bird came into the league, they kind of put it to a certain level.
It's a different era.
No, but hear what I'm saying to you. But everything's in different era. Even Caitlin's different era. But the point that I'm making is that though, certain players just got better. Then when Michael came in the league, it brought to a different level. That's the point I'm making. Caitlin Clark is a generational player. She's generational player because what she's done in college basketball. She's doing things that other WNBA players weren't doing, besides the old school players. And you're gonna get the acknowledgement for it. Angel Reese is also going to get the acknowledgement for it. Yeah. And you're correct. Social media does play a part, but also your skill levels and what you put in the game also speaks volume. And name me a better, besides, what's her name? Is it Diane
Taurasi.
Taurasi. Like, from her, and we're just saying just from Ricardo. Who's been nicer than her since Caitlin came into the league? If you're watching I'm just saying.
Like Mia Moore?
Mia Moore's not right, but Caitlin's putting in the work.
Watch it, because you're jumping on the hype now.
No, I'm not jumping.
No. The reason why I say that, watch it. But watch this. The reason why I say that, because look at this though, right? Look at the overall picture. Yes, Caitlin's nice. Yes, she did that. The whole works. Where's her team now?
I think they're 3 and
1
5.
in 10.
1 in 10?
1 in 10.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
So you're telling me, but you're 1 in 10.
Hold on.
So my thing is, how long is that hype going to go? Because I can guarantee you, when you have that Stephen A. or whoever, they're going to come and be like this. Yeah, you're nice that you did this, but you tell me you can't bring that team over the hump. You tell me you can't do that. Like they brought you into thinking like you're going to change the whole team.
Did you forget how Michael was when he first started in the NBA?
Yeah, but
he wasn't.
But
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying
I know that.
You build as you get on. Remember, you're a rookie.
But hold on,
right?
Rooms have a point though, because remember when Michael came, right? There's no social media. It was like, this is what we're presenting to you, and Michael made it interesting, right? It was, and it's not until Chicago went through it for 7 years and decided to get better by drafting.
But are you saying Kim Clark can't get better because what you see her do?
I'm just saying it's the same with social media. It's quick now.
It's quick.
Like you have to pay attention, and then by the time you try to do something, okay, Caitlin who?
Yeah,
Caitlin who?
So think of it this way: when Caitlin started in her freshman year, nobody really knew who she was in Iowa.
Okay.
It's her game. It's her game that as it progressed, people started realizing, yo, Caitlin.
Okay.
And that's an anything. So,
but it's not
from
game.
college.
But it wasn't so long ago. It was.
It's not the game. Because the only reason why I say is because I'm just like, she found her niche, which is threes. Let's be real. Who was doing that in college? And in the male. Steph Curry. Who heard about Davidson? Nobody except for Steph. Because you're just like, how is this guy Steph Curry dropping threes out of nowhere, dropping 30, 40 points? Because it's a three. It's a three. Right. So she came in and she's just like, yo, like, I'm doing threes. And it's not like, oh, I'm doing threes at the regular 3-point. I'm doing threes from half court.
Yeah.
So now people say, whoa, what's going on?
Attention.
Paying attention. And as you said, social media grabbed on that.
Yeah.
And you just need one person to be like, okay, go, do this.
And that's
now
the main
I'm
thing.
saying is that now she's in a different league where the league's just like, yo, in Iowa, you're winning games. You're doing this and that. You're here in Indiana. We brought you here because we know, obviously, you're selling jersey. You have the 3-point. When you stop winning games, and think about it, you know how coaches and players are. When they find you to be like this, oh, all you do is 3, we know how to stop you. What do you have after that?
Very true, but keep this in mind. Her game is going to evolve a next level. Just like when
I hope so.
Yo,
I hope so.
But by that time,
I give that to you because you got to keep this in mind. If it took her 4 years for people to figure out who she is, give her 4 years in the league.
okay, so but this is not like say the NBA where
NBA.
like where you're getting TV deals for how much billions of dollars or whatnot. Like you have to understand right now. Before Caitlyn, they were just talking about Sabrina.
Right.
And when's the last time you hear Sabrina? She was just doing 3-point with
With Steph.
and
Before it was Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Yeah, keep this in mind though. They all even when they were talking about Sabrina with Steph, they were still talking Caitlyn.
They were because Caitlyn was doing it in college.
And they wanted Caitlyn in that, but
that's what
she's gonna come in yet.
That's what I'm saying though.
Gonna see it, though,
it's social media. It's very quick. I need to focus on you now. Now what's going to happen to you 4 years from now? I'm focusing now.
But Sabrina wasn't doing that in college.
So my thing is
what?
So she was not doing that in college. Caitlyn's doing it because
she wouldn't do that because that's the same with Angela Reese because they made it where it's almost like that Bird and Magic. You know what I mean? And the whole words were against each other. So they made that little evil and good rivalry, evil and good.
And it works.
And that's what makes it even worse because look who they made the evil, even though she won most of the games. And who made, you know what I mean? The good. So I'm like, I like that.
But what the Angel say? She goes, I'll play that role. Because you're going to
you're bringing in views, you're bringing in revenue.
That's why I
you're
said
bringing
it
in
comes down to who your team is.
Who's your team is?
It comes down to who your team is. Who you have behind you.
Really and truly, it is what it has to do even with
everything.
With everything, because like for example, like you said, look who they're making the villain. The loud black woman.
And keep this in mind. You gotta keep this in mind. Because she opened her mouth when she was on LSU, because of the coach that was coaching LSU that had a previous history. So all those things played into effect when they labeled Angel Reese as the villain, when they're saying that these girls don't know how to behave professionally, they should act accordingly. That's like when Michael and Isaiah, when Chicago finally beat Detroit, and Isaiah walked off the court, didn't even shake Michael's hand. And they were saying this about Isaiah, and hence why Isaiah never played for the Dream Team in '92.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, but you're correct. How the media perceived it, and she was perceived as that. That's all I'm saying to it. But when I'm talking about when I'm actually talking about the game, take out the media. We're talking about the actual games of the art itself. Give Caitlyn 4 years, and give Angel Reese 4 years. You're gonna see something.
So my thing about it is that everyone's right. By the way, right? It's just as you said, it's different views, and it's just like the social media. It has a huge part.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, before even her signing, we talked about it before, is with Ice Cube with his league and be like, yo, I'm paying her a bag of money. Now her losing games, everyone catching her thing. You think she'll get the same deal?
No.
They'll
and it just takes it takes one little thing, one for her to just all of a sudden.
God.
It takes her to maybe respond wrong to something, and it's over. It takes her.
I think
you know what I mean?
think because of the money that she got and everything from Nike and whatnot, she's gonna be right now. She's the poster child of women's basketball, and that's it. And so what's happening right now? Everybody's like saying, "I put in the work." For example, like what's her name again from the Aces? AJ Wilson. Aja Wilson. Sorry, Miss Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Defensive Player of the Year, MVP of the year, MVP fight. Like you should be focusing on her.
Dream said it best. It's your team.
It's
almost just like it's actually good for the WNBA because
on the Aces right now? You know not stacked. The Aces are.
But they're stacked. But once again, is what Mr. E said, because that's something where now it's opening up a lot of eyes for the players, because the players are pretty much going to say like, hold on, so you're telling me this person come in here and they're making a bag of money? Yo, you guys are my team. You guys said that you guys got my back there. Why am I not getting this? Why am I not? What's going? And then now you're
Remember
seeing.
Taraji fired her whole team because she wasn't her whole team. Taraji fired her whole team because they weren't doing what they're supposed to do when she was at her height with Empire. These girls on the WNBA, they need to look at their team, because we don't know if Nike never came calling. We don't know that, but her team may have been like, but didn't know what to do with it.
But there's rules, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So there's rules, though. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The WNBA has rules when it comes onto sponsorship and deals. Only now the fact that the new five rookies coming into league, the WNBA had to actually change rules when it comes onto signing deals and everything, right? So it's a little bit different now.
Well, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We have our new show coming on.
Yes, the new show coming on.
At 10 o'clock? 10 to 11?
10 o'clock.
10 to 12. 10 to 12.
10 to 12. We have, of course, our show that was before us.
Flight 654.
Right. And then what do we have Friday night?
2, 1.
Blueprint.
This is real.
We have our blueprint on Friday nights.
Yes.
We have Linky Links. Is Linky on Wednesday?
I think he got changed to something, but
shout out to Linky.
Anyway, shout out to everyone. You know what I mean? Shout out to the EIP family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There'll be changes being made.
Yep.
For the good, for the better. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Stay tuned. You know what it is. It's your boy Rooms.
Your boy Mr. I Am.
It's your girl, Miss Jareen.
Mr. Gems. Adios.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Have a good night, people.
Have a good night.
Now